So for me, the winning twice, the winning in itself is, with all due respect, it's not what is interesting here.
Do you
That's
have
what I do.
any specific rituals before the show, during the day, or?
Well, when I have time, there is always, I always try to get some time for like a small meditation before going up on stage. Poland as country and the Polish audience and the Polish people have so much passion and so much spirituality in them. I played yesterday, obviously, for you guys, and it's one of the best shows.
Studio 96. Zaprasza Mateusz Opyrchał.
We are recording. La, 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 la. That should be the jingle before starting.
Okay, let's sing it now. We are recording. Thank you so much for being here, fellas. It is a great pleasure to have you here on RMF FM, Loreen. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. And I just said I love the picture in the back.
I know, it's great. As we talked about it, this is the perfect state of mind of yours, peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite state of mind.
This is your favorite state.
Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm always there, but that's home for me. Yeah.
So how do you feel those days? How do you feel today?
Today? Well, today I'm so stressed. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm actually not. I can shift. I feel very focused today because obviously today is showtime. So I am generating energy that I will give to you guys tonight. That's what I do.
Any specific rituals before the show, during the day, or?
Well, when I have time, there is always, I always try to get some time for like a small meditation before going up on stage, just to, even focus even more on like what is the feeling that I want to create with people. I have to, you have to have an idea, at least for me, it's like that. So always, as much as I can, I do this ritual before. And it's very simple. It's about, just sitting and meditating and, having a candle there and just setting your intention. And some sage as well, just to clean everything up around you. But and during that meditation, I try to visualize this really, harmonious, but harmonious in a way, but still energetic feeling in people when they hear.
Sure.
This is what I visualize.
So there's going to be a lot of energy during your show in Krakow. I bet you love to share your music with your fans.
I love
Don't
that.
You? Yeah.
Yes, it's everything. I feel like it's music and sounds is what connects us, and to create this all by yourself, for me, it's not interesting. It's only interesting when there is a receiver. It's almost like channeling, information. If you just channel information for nobody, then it's not interesting.
I know.
So it's all about the connection. The reason for it existing is connection.
You got a great company here during your tour also, because one of Polish artists, Luna, is supporting you.
Sister Luna.
Yeah, what about Sister Luna? She's such a talent. Yeah?
She's such a talent, and she's so wise.
Yeah.
And because I was walking the corridor, I've never met her. And then I'm like, oh, that's the smell of Palo Santo. Who's that? And that was her. She's very spiritual herself, Luna. Yes. And she's a very wise spirit, talented, and she understands the importance of creators today. Mm-hmm. She knows what she's doing. And she's a young spirit, but a very old spirit at the same time. No, she does. She has her rituals as well, But it's more of like, it's not the ritual itself. It's understanding, what she's doing. It's not just performing. It's not just standing there and singing. That's not the only thing that is happening in that moment.
So your crowd gonna be warm up perfectly, I guess.
I definitely think so. I hope so. But I have to say, the Poland as country and the Polish audience and the Polish people have so much passion and so much spirituality in them. I played yesterday, obviously, and for you guys, and it was one of the best shows. I knew it before I came, like, oh, this is going to be so much fun. But I have to honestly say, the way you show love and appreciation and allow yourselves to feel and dance and cry and do all the things, feeling everything in a show, I've never seen anything like this. This is Poland, my God.
We can feel the vibe.
Yeah, but you also allow yourselves to feel it. You don't contain and go like, I'm not going to show my emotion. You're like, I'm going to show my emotion.
Straight away, yeah.
Oof, yesterday
this is our Slavic spirit, they say.
Yeah. That has to be that. It's just so beautiful. I got really touched and moved yesterday. The last song that I played for you guys, it was, I had so much love in my heart. It was like, I'm going to crack up and cry because it was really powerful.
Looking forward to Krakow. Yeah.
Ooh, it's going to be intense.
Warning Signs and Gravity. These are two of your latest songs. So Gravity has such a dancing vibe, I have to say that. Yeah?
Yes.
Do you like it?
I love that.
It? Yeah.
What I love is the balance between a deeper meaning in terms of narrative, a more of a melancholy melody because it does things to the spirit. But if it's just a ballad, it becomes very intense for the body. But if you have a beat, something that is almost like a heartbeat, it's easier for the body to take in. There's a reason to why I love beat. It's almost like, you see animals, when they get stressed out, they shake. We dance. But we dance and we feel and we cleanse. So there's a reason to why I love melancholy melody like Gravity. There's a narrative, and then there is the beat that shakes your root chakra.
That's why we love Euphoria so much?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, man. Yeah.
Yes. Euphoria. It's also a very intense song because of how I sing the chorus.
Do you remember your first memory with music? Like the first one?
The first.
Was that the Swedish Idol or just before?
The Swedish Idols, to be honest with you, my brother, was more of a school for me because the Swedish Idol, or Idol in general, it did shake me up very, very much, but it was necessary. If you ask me, like, what is the first, true experience of music and sound, that came as a child.
Okay.
Yeah. Because as a child, I used sounds. I was doing chanting as a child, not understanding what it was. But by myself, I found places, churches and under bridges and in the bathroom. It's very interesting that as a child, I was very spiritual even then. I close the lights and I sing for hours. For hours I can sit and I sing and I sing and I sing. So that is, my first, when you say your first experience of music, that was the first realness. Because when idols came in, I would say that was my first experience of the showbiz.
Okay.
And the other side, which is not the spiritual side of music.
I mean the spiritual side, yeah.
The spiritual.
When you first felt that this is it, this is like me. I just want to do it for the rest of my life.
I get what you mean. So to be honest, in the beginning, I was as a child, I was very shy. I was not a showgirl at all. I was not that. And so for me, it was such a big part of my spirit. It was my sanctuary, basically. This was when I was singing for hours by myself. It was almost like in that moment, I was in the moment. I didn't think about anything else. I was complete. I felt this happiness, but I felt it was mine. I never thought that I was going to share. That came later because, a shy kid. I didn't know that I was going to be an artist then.
Okay.
I just knew that this was my tool. As a child, I know that this is my God-given tool that I can handle, But later in my life, It was actually my grandmother. My grandmother, who is like, she's a nomad. She doesn't know anything about. She passed away a long time ago, but she doesn't know anything about music industry or whatsoever.
Right.
But she was always listening to me because I was always singing by myself, like, visiting her in Morocco. And I remember that she, at one point, I don't think I was 15 or 16, and she just came to me. And these are the moments that are like very changing for me, because she came to me and gave me a guilt thing. She was like, maybe this is for sharing. Maybe this is a gift that you've gotten so that you share. And I was looking at her, I'm like, what do you mean? No, this is mine, But she sowed this little seed in my head. And years later, I was starting to understand that sometimes you get gifts because it's not only yours. It's there for a reason, to send out certain information to other people, And then I had to adjust my head. That's why idols and all of these things, when I say that they were very heavy for me, because I wasn't used to it. I didn't see it in my mind that I was going to be an artist. So I had to adjust.
Is it like everybody's here for a reason?
Yes.
In that world, yeah? We all have like a mission to complete?
Yeah, we all have. I definitely think that we're here for a reason. It's pretty obvious if you look at the patterns in life and situations that are repeating themselves in your life. And once you break that pattern, you move on, you evolve. It's pretty obvious that there is some sort of there is an involvement happening step by step, and if you don't take those steps, it continues on, the pattern continues on, whatever, if it's relationships or whatever it is, it will continue on until you learn, and then you move on, and then so I definitely think that it's about figuring out what it is you're supposed to learn here.
That's the hardest one, I guess.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Do you really think so?
I think so, because you can see it like down like 5 or 10 years, thinking about what do you want to be? What do you want to become? Who do you want to become? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just your life path.
Yeah.
Just to choose your life path.
Yeah.
And many people are like this. So waiting for something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like for me, I think, but this is also, again, maybe because I'm a nomad, I don't know. But my guideline, and I think this is, I feel it's really important because I have many people asking me, like, how do you know, right? And I would say, I think that every time there is a crossroad and there's a choice that you're supposed to make, choosing the choice that really deeply, fundamentally makes you happy on every level, that is your path. And every time you choose it, because, the mind works like this, right? We're like, no, the right thing to do is to struggle, and, but it will get me to where I need to be. And like, I don't believe that. I don't believe in that. I believe that choosing things in your life, whether it's risky or not, that makes you happy without having the mind involved, is your path. And this is your guide speaking to you, telling you that this is where you need to go.
And you have to trust yourself.
Yeah, this is exactly
the key, I guess.
Yeah. This is the hard part for people. They're like, how can I do this? I will not survive. Okay, then you will not survive. Until you believe that you will survive doing what makes you happy. It's a challenge. This is the big challenge. People are afraid to choose what they really love, which is crazy. And they ask, like, how do I know what's my path? The whole universe is speaking to you. It's telling you, go where you are happy. This is your path. That's why it makes you happy. Hello?
If you want to eat chocolate, just eat the chocolate.
Wait a minute. Yeah, definitely.
And what about achievements? Because first woman who won Eurovision twice. Do you even think about that this way? Like
winning twice?
Yeah.
Whether it's a big deal for me, you mean?
Maybe, yeah.
For me, the only thing that what matters for me is, again, the message, the information that came with the song, that came with the performance. And I have to be honest with you, me winning, in many ways, for me, symbolizes a little bit of where we collectively are heading. Because obviously you would look at the world today and be like, ooh, it's really messy. And in many ways, it's two extremes. In one hand, it's very messy. And in another hand, you can see in people the awareness that is coming, that is growing. The awareness of oneself, surroundings, asking the right questions. Why am I here? What is my life about? La, 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 la. It's just, there are two segments here. Extreme chaos, but also on our way with extreme harmony within ourselves. It's pretty interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So for me, the winning twice, the winning in itself, it's, with all due respect, it's not what is interesting here. It is that the performance symbolized nature and grounding yourself, going back to your roots, cleaning it up, telling the truth, authenticity, la 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 la. And people voted for that. People voted for that because it was resonating with them. And why did it resonate with them? Because that's where we were at, here.
But don't you feel like an Eurovision icon someday?
Oh, well, you guys think I'm an icon, then I'm an icon. La la, yes, thankful for that. Yeah, I feel. It's balanced now. A guy won twice, a girl won twice. Perfect.
How much are you into Eurovision this year?
How much? You mean if I'm sitting
and watching, yeah,
while going on tour and being all over the place?
Maybe, or it's not possible. So
everybody that knows me knows that I have a television, but I never put it on.
You got the flower on the TV.
Yes, I swear, I hang clothes. I use it as a clothing. This is the truth. You should ask my people. Be like, what do you do with the television? I hang clothes and a flower in front of it.
That's another chair. Yeah.
Yes, but so if I haven't. Looked at. I'm gonna be real. I haven't looked at that much. I know obviously it's about to happen. So, but maybe at some point I'm gonna look through listen through the songs and see what this year is all about.
Yeah, I guess the level is so high. Not talking about every specific artist, but what's the most important thing during the process of preparing for the show on stage? What was the most difficult and the most important thing for you?
For me?
Yeah, those days during Euphoria and Tattoo also, as you remember.
I mean, I would say the most important thing is, because obviously as we are all creators, as a creator you get a vision, right? You can, and depending on how open you are, you can get a really strong vision. And the vision is like, I need it to look like this. And it's also not ego-based. That's the thing. It's not about, I want to look cool. I want to ding, 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 ding. It's not about that. But you get a vision, you feel it, and you see it. And in the industry, and the hardest part is to protect it and believe in it whilst everybody else is showing fear. Because when something is new, obviously, the natural thing is for the crowd to be like, this is wrong. Are you barefoot? No. I'm like, yeah, I'm barefoot. What do you mean you're going to lie on your back and do ding, ding, ding? What do you mean nails? Oh, people are going to be afraid. Protect the vision. And you don't have to understand always why certain details are there until later. But half of the job as a creator, especially in this platform, protect the vision. Protect your idea. And it's not ego-based because I believe that as we creators, we are channels of certain information that needs to come out. And if it's distorted, then it's not completely true. And it will not hit you as strongly. It's like having a person telling the truth. It's very powerful.
So trust the vision.
Trust the vision, but also protect the vision, because again, you're going to be tested, whereas people are going to have ideas. Play it safe. This is what will work. We know this. Look at the strategy, the facts, la, 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 la. But as a creator, your channel, go with your vision all the way. Even though people won't like you or ding, 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 that's the price you have to pay, my friend. It is what it is.
Who told you that those nails are wrong?
These nails?
These nails, yeah.
Well,
these nails are everything.
Yes.
I guess.
Yes, isn't it? Well,
That's such a cool nails.
Yeah. It is. I mean, because obviously it's it's because what it does. There's a lot of energy that comes from the hands for all of us.
Yeah.
And so when you move with your fingers like that, it does something. It's like call it energy play, la la. And it's also crystals, not on these ones, but the ones that I wore on the ones that I have over there in that picture as well. But it was smoky quartz on those. So I had nature on me.
So what are the things you cannot do with those nails?
Everything, which is perfect.
Use your phone, maybe. So
I can.
You can still use your phone?
I can still use my phone. There are ways.
All right.
But the rest you cannot do. I'd be like, help, I need to go to the restroom. Help. And there's nobody there. They're like, bye.
You got two beautiful guys with you.
No.
So.
They're like, bye. No way. Yeah, well, everything becomes a little bit more elegant when you have nails. When you try to open the door, the car door, you'd be like, oh, what am I going to do? You have to find creative ways of doing things.
But there are many gentlemen on earth to do that. So,
yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah.
As you look back, that will be just one of my last questions. As you look back on your emotions during Eurovision finals, I bet that these are such a different emotions with Euphoria and Tattoo, but which year do you remember better or more exciting for you?
Absolutely Tattoo.
Tattoo.
The reason why I'm saying that is because obviously Euphoria was I would say honestly, Euphoria was the first time where I took that first step of protecting the vision. But I was very, very scared because, obviously.
But was it spontaneous?
It was it was spontaneous. Like,
yeah.
it was an idea, but I mean, like, imagine that you're very shy and then you're standing in front of millions of people with an idea that you don't know if it's going to work. That was the first time I did everything differently, snow, everything was so different, the snow and, the fringe like here, I couldn't see anything. And, so I remember that I went with my gut feeling, but I was also questioning it. I went with it, but I was questioning it. After Euphoria, 11 years went. 11 years between. And 11 is a very interesting number, isn't it?
It is.
For the ones who like numerology, you tell me what 11 means. So 11 years later, with all the experience that I had, both up and down, back and forth, 11 years later, I got so many realizations, and another type of trust in my gut feeling that I can't really explain, but was really powerful. And love was the main narrative of what I wanted to send out. And when you really know what you want to send out, it becomes very powerful. So if you look at those two performances, you look at Euphoria, it's very mysterious. Huh? Mm-hmm. It's very dark also. Mm-hmm. It's very hidden. If you look at Tattoo, it's very light. Still mysterious, but you see everything. It's like a sunset, a sunrise. Yeah. It's very light.
Yeah.
See the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would definitely say Tattoo, because Tattoo, from my perspective, from is fearless. It's not about identity. It's about us. And that I can tell you, when I was standing there, it's just so powerful. But we all have this if we open up to it. But the connection that you can feel collectively with so many people in the same room, it's a hype. It's euphoric. Okay?
I know. As I remember you during Tattoo on stage, that was like transcendent something. I don't know how to even describe it.
Eh?
Yeah, you were so into, you were on another level.
Hello? But I think because it was very little ego there. let's not get it mixed up. Some people say like, but you need ego to protect the vision. No, to be a protector of the vision is also being very responsible, because it's almost saying like, I'm not going to lie to my people.
Yeah.
What is in my heart is what is going to come out in its right form.
Yeah.
And I need to be protected. That's not the ego. So it was very ego-less, you know.
So if you can send just one message to the world, will be like, trust your process, trust yourself.
Definitely. Maybe not trust yourself. I'm just kidding. I think what I feel is really important today is, what I would like to tell people is, not control your feelings. Understand that everything is connected collectively. This is physics. And you know, and be also careful with what information you take in, because it will affect your emotion. And if your emotions is in a dark place, then obviously it will affect everything, you and everything around you. So I think we should look at what is happening in the world in a constructive way of like, what can I learn from this? What is the universe trying to teach me? And how can I use this in a good way so that I can create a positive feeling? I would say, whatever you do, don't walk around anxious. And if you do, clear it up, clean it up. Hello. That is being responsible towards yourself. Because, listen, everybody's here to learn. We cannot judge. We don't know, you know. And so that is my biggest advice. Keep the energies high, not only for your own sake, but for collectively for everybody. Because it does matter. And if you don't believe me, it's quantum physics. Hello.
And always look on the bright side of life.
There is a bright side. There is always a bright side. It's all about perception. It's called mind control. You choose your feelings. Your feelings doesn't choose you.
Thank you so much, Loreen.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
That was a pleasure. And I'm thinking about the 11. What does it mean? Because we all got, like, our friend is in a show like Dancing with the Stars now.
Yeah.
And she's got number 11.
Wow.
So she's gonna win, yeah?
Oh, is she competing in?
Yeah.
Well, 11 means that you're in the right path. Because it was 11 years I did Euphoria. I was number 11 in the semifinal. I was number 11 when I came to the Eurovision. I've been 11, 11, 11, 11. And this is basically, if you want to believe in that, the universe saying that you're on the right path. But it means a lot of other things as well. So if you get 11, then that is also somebody communicating, saying, hey, you're doing great, man.
So Ola's gonna win.
Maybe, I don't know if she's going to win, but she's definitely on the right path. She's doing the right thing. For her development, yes. I don't know.